Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Good early morning. It is. I can't even say it's even morning yet in Santana. I mean, the sun did not even try rising above the horizon yet. Anyways, an N515X is a Southwest 737 Type 800, and we are gonna move this plane over to Denver. It's gonna be about. Let me take a look. It's gonna be about hour 57, wheels up, wheels down, and 2 hours 25 from gate to gate. I already got this plane refueling because I did have problems last time I flew this plane here to Santana from San Diego, and the fueling just did not want to work. So got that up and ready, and I think we should probably go ahead and jump in and get this plane ready. Now it is cold and dark, and I did turn it on for a second for the fueling process, but we can just pop it on like usual and get the lights on so we can turn off the flashlight. We can get some dim lights, honestly, and external power is available, so we'll get that on. Along with the 8-airs, I want to make sure the sim sounds are up nice and high. That's me. There we go. Sim sounds should be working. We did get our auto ETC flight plans. We're going to be squawking 2001. The 2001 for the squawk. We can go ahead and recycle the transponders. There we go. Mode C. We'll wait for those screens to light up, and we can go ahead and request boarding as well, because we are going to be done pretty fast. If this one's already on, we'll be good with that. Then we can just go ahead and start our stuff over here. Let me juice up the lights real quick though. So a little bit over here, a little bit over. That's the flood panel. So we'll go a little bit over here, and up at the top as well. There we go. These are the most important ones. We're gonna go for the window heat. All four. We'll attach the pushback tug. Yeah, why not? I heard that door open. And it should be it for now. I'm gonna go over here and import this from SimBrief. Departing from SNA, from Santana, from John Wayne International Airport. All the sceneries that I use are down in the description. All the mods, all down in the description. You guys can go ahead and just grab those from there. We'll go with the auto brake to anti-skid. We have to do that later, but why not do it now? You know, better now than forget about it. So entering IRS position, we're going to type in where we are. So it's going to be KSNA. And we're going to go to next page, grab the GPS left position, previous page, and paste it in here. Good. Now, next route, we're going to go paste it into origin. That's going to be copied from where our position is. We're going to go over to Denver. So Kilo Delta Echo November. Paste that in here. And SimBrief did give me 02 left for departure, just because there's no wind, and I would imagine it's more of a direct path. So we'll just like taxi out that way and rip ourselves off like that, which I've actually never seen that before. But again, come on, man. Okay, something's wrong with my equipment. It's been like disconnecting on me. It's been disconnecting me all day. Is this something over here? No, nothing over here. So what's the problem, huh? Alright. So let's so 02 left. We're gonna have 02 left coming out of here, and we are Southwest flight 161. I cannot type. Hello. Can't delete apparently either. That's the wrong format. Nope. Southwest 161 into flight number. I'm geeking out. Alright, so over to departure 02 left. We're gonna have the Piggin 3 departure via the, what's the transition? Via the Avery transition. So up here, Avery, activate, execute, and if we go back to route and next page, now we can take a look over here. We're gonna go turn on data. This is what it's gonna look like. So there's gonna be just a mountain valley, like out over there. Actually, let's go ahead and get the APU started because I don't hear anything running in the back. When I get that running. There's a needle jump. We should be good on that while it starts up. Fueling? It's fueling done? Oh, it is. We can just go. We can go seatbelts actually. And we'll turn these on as well because, although, not yet. Hold on. And then there was also altimeter. The altimeter, yes, is fuel. Sorry, winds are at 0. SNA. Oh, it's 3. It's 3000 now. It was 29908 like 5 minutes ago. All right, then from Avery, it's gonna be direct to EED, VOR. Just in here, it's gonna go direct automatically. Then from there, it's gonna be via the Julia 236 airway. So this is basically how you get there. This is where you're going to. So if you don't put anything in here, just go direct and paste it directly into here. It'll just say direct. Sometimes you're gonna have airways, which is like an old method of flying, I think, and you'll paste that into the how. So Tango Bravo Charlie in here. You see it's not direct, and then direct to CRUD. And CRUD, that's not a mistake. And then direct to CRUD. We can just paste that in here so it'll be direct. And then from CRUD, we can go back to the purchase arrival, Denver arrival. And right now the winds are like 260 at 5, so they're giving us the ILS 26, which I'm pretty sure, I'm almost guaranteed that it will change. And we're gonna have the Tabar 4 arrival. I have not ever even heard of it via the CRUD transition. Select that, and that should be all good. Now we can just scroll through here, and since we are in plan mode, we can just step our way through the flight plan. I believe we are going to be flying over the Grand Canyon at some point. Okay, that's actually cool. I've never seen that approach before. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, so boarding is getting a move on. Actually, I've never actually been to this airport in the sim or on stream before. First of all, this looks kind of good though. Like, yeah, there's nothing over here, but like this area, the parallax textures actually help a lot, and it just looks like really good. Surprisingly. Terminal C, is there more than one? Alright, so A and B, and then Southwest would be like, yeah, all the way down in Terminal C. But it looks like a really good airport, right? Look, I mean, detail is there, parking garage, terminal. The windows are a little darker, but that's just because it's night and because we gotta let it focus. Because I put my camera over here anyways. I think the sun, I can't tell if there's a sun trying to rise or if that's just a city lights. I think it's a city lights for now, because I want to get out of here before the sun even peaks out. So we want to get this fast. We want to get this over with pretty fast. So, done with the route. We're going to go in at rep, and it'll bring us to the next page. What is our cruise altitude for the day? It's going to be over here. Cost index of 60, cruise of 370. So, flight level, 370. And cost index of 60. It's a little aggressive, but we'll see what happens. Cruise wind is 347 at 26. Paste that in here. The reserves for Boeing aircraft, you want to go down to final reserves. It's going to be 5.1 because you round up. 5.1. And then for the zero fuel weight, the bags are getting loaded. Now the cool thing with PMDG, let me actually get the APU on. So we're going to go APU generator, tax, and APU bleed. And then isolation valve stays on open. So we're going to go ahead and watch this real quick. Here we go. We can flick off the ground power, and we can actually go ahead and disconnect the unit. So we're going to release the ground power unit. There we go. I thought I changed his background. Why did I change back? Alright, so for Airbus, you would always use this for the alternate, 2.8. But in any other Boeing aircraft, it would be 5.1, the final reserves. Zero fuel weight. If we scroll down a little farther, it'll show us the estimated and the maximum. So 126.8 and 138.3. We get the minimum. Well, what we had estimated. So that's good. And then nothing on the next page. We're gonna go over to N1 limit. This is where we calculate the takeoff. So we can go ahead and pop over. Actually, move up on here. We're gonna pop over on performance tool. Left runway 2 left. We're done with boarding actually, so we're all ready to go. Import the weather. Let's see what it gives us. What? Takeoff not allowed. Okay, so in this case we would go. Maybe it was toga, right? Flaps 10. maximum. Wow, it's not allowing us to take off. A little too heavy here. I mean, 800s. I mean, I see A321s blasting out here, so. This is anti-ice? Okay, so no. So what if we turn off the AC? Well, B. Are you serious? We gotta offload some fuel. About 1,000 pounds of fuel. Okay, so that's the problem. We can't really unload 1,000 pounds of fuel. What if we use takeoff 2? Okay, so that works. What about takeoff? No. Takeoff 1? Takeoff 1. And that's the very minute. You know what? We're gonna go takeoff 2 performance here. For the same reason of trying not to kill ourselves by running off the runway. So, optimum is giving us flap 5 at the takeoff 2 a 92.4 and 1%. Alright, so the cell is gonna be, we're just leaving it. I believe, so this is what this means. This is gonna be a toga takeoff. I've done this on a wet departure from Chicago Midway before. Now the only thing is this runway is shorter than Midway. That's the other thing. So I gotta figure out how to get this set. We can actually get the fuel pumps on, and the center ones too, because we do have 1.4 thousand pounds in there. Give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Southwest Flight 161. Flight time today down, up to Denver is going to be hour 57. Wheels up, wheels down. It's going to be about 2 hours 25 from gate to gate. Just giving us a minute or two more trying to figure out our departure. It's pretty short runway, pretty heavy aircraft. We're going to get her off the ground, but we're just making sure that we're going to be allowed to, that we're going to be able to. So sit tight that we're going to be pushing about 5 minutes, all right? Thank you and welcome aboard. Please do pay attention to our flight attendants at this moment. They'll show the safety features of our Boeing 737-800. And welcome on board. Alright. So, I believe we can't, we're just gonna leave it empty. We're gonna go take off 2. So what this means is we're not gonna use auto throttle at all. We're just gonna full power it out of here. Again, I've done this before. Owls helped me before because he's been in my stream before. We don't need this anymore, so let's take a look. What did we have in here? It was takeoff 2 with a 92.4%. We'll go with the climb D rate. I'll look climb 2 D rate actually, low-key. Flaps 5, no, 5.94 in the trim. Flaps 5, 5.94 in the trim, 5.93, close enough. Then 140, 140, 146 on the money. And then 146 plus 15 would be 161. So we put 161 in here, just plus 15. And let's see, for the runway length, we can go over to charts. Departure. We're gonna pin the taxi charts. We're gonna pin the Anaheim 1 departure. That's a new one. I've never heard of that one before. Just 6 minutes of PRs, okay. And then we're using PIGN 3. So this is the one we need. So PIGN 3, the top altitude is giving us is 13,000? Yeah, that's 13,000. And max speed of 210 at jab. Interesting. Alright. Let's see that is the jab is okay, what's the runway length? That's what I was looking at. That's what I was gonna look at. I don't know why I forgot. Runway length is giving us 5,700. That's short. Oh my gosh, it's just barely a mile. Alright, and that should be it. Alright, we're all set to go. Let's get the beacon light on. Get these on, these on. Will request pushback. Temperature in the cabin. Okay, it's alright. It's actually doing okay. Alright. Yaw damper. Time these. Let them know we're gonna push them back. Local light can come on because it is night. It is pretty dark. Okay, so I think that is the sun trying to rise. So we gotta get the heck out of here. And then for arrivals, we're just gonna pin a few for now. One being obviously the airport info, so that would be the taxi charts. Would be the bar 4, and it would also be the ILS. So we're gonna push nose right. That's what we're gonna do. And the ILS 26 right for now. Is somebody else here? No, nobody else in Santa Ana. All right, we're gonna move on. We're leaving just short of 8:16, 8:17, so about 17 minutes. Wow, pretty fast with all of our stuff. We can go ahead and get the dome light off. We can juice it up over here a little bit. This panel can be juiced up. We're gonna be on 1 to 2.8. I forgot. 1 to 2.8. Maybe no. And then we can just bring it up over here. What's up, man? Bloody RH. Welcome to the stream. You're not late. We're just about to push. 1-3000 is the top altitude. Gonna release the chocks. And parking brakes as well. And we're gonna start this clock right here. I can't see it. Hold on. Clock is rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you know anything about my channel, I shut up for the startup. I cannot see myself in the camera. I don't know why I didn't look in. So we are completely quiet for startup, and here is the line. Once we pass this line, we can get the packs off, and we'll listen to engine number 2 first. I believe that's how Southwest. That's how I do it. Here we go. We're gonna start engine number 2 first, so ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Actually, hold on, I gotta just, here we go. 37,000, 5,000 for the altitude. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. That is a good start on 2. Good morning from Lebanon. You said good morning? Or hello from Lebanon. My bad. Sorry, it's morning over here. I would imagine, what, like evening for you guys? Do I support Palestine? I do not speak in those terms because I am sick of everything that's going on. I don't support anybody. I only support the United States of America. No Israel, no Palestine. I'd rather not talk about those. We're gonna start 1. And actually, this is something I do called quick ignition. I don't know if it's legal, but I flick the fuel lever on. You see, I don't give the engine tone time to level off, so it just immediately rolls over into the fuel ignition one. I mean, look, they're already done over there, so I'm just taking a while. So, to the side. That is a good start on 1 as well. So we shall activate the engine generators. Packs come to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed comes off, and APU comes off. And let's see, low-key wing lights, because when I landed in Florida, they had the wing lights on, so I didn't know they were allowed to, honestly. The sun rising? Not yet. Okay, we still got some time. So, runway heading. What's the runway heading? Why did it do that? A runway, no. Ooh, I'm clicking around. Pig in 3. First heading you fly off at is 016. We'll set up 016. Well, that was fast. 016 on all sides. There we go. We can get... Actually, we're all good here. We can go ahead and start taxiing out. So, taxiing is going to be as simple as... just straight ahead on Alpha until Delta. We got to take full length and we'll blast the heck out of here. So, taxi lights. I'm going to go flaps 5, I believe it was. Yes, I'll go flaps 5. So, 1, 2, 3. Flaps 5. We'll spool them up. Oh, that's amazing. Especially on like a morning before the sunrise. We got almost a clear sky too. Wow, this is gonna be juicy. I better be streaming this in blinking. Oh, 1440p. Better be streaming this in 1440. But I quickly update our weather, just make sure that it's all synced up. AM 300, temperature 15. Okay, we're all good. Text light is on, right? Yeah, it is on. Alright. It's just straight ahead on Alpha. The thing with the wing light though, I can't see the pavement. It's one bad thing. You know, let's spool them up a little bit more. 40% again. Just get center here and we'll spool them down again. Amazing. Just watch out and keep that on. I can barely see anything out of here. There we go. Is it because the lights in my cockpit are too bright? Might be. They juice everything up. I literally cannot even see. Okay, now I can. No, but I literally cannot see anything. I'm not even kidding. Alright, so Alpha's coming up towards its end. We're coming up towards either death or continuation in this flight. Nah, I'm kidding. We've done Tokyo before. We should be good. Got a V1 speed of 141. This is the end of the road right here. Let's line her up. Los Angeles traffic. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta get my push clock set up. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, we're taking full length here. Los Angeles traffic, good morning. Southwest 161, lining up for takeoff runway 02 left. That's Santana. Alright, let's get her straight. Straight, but also as far back as we can. We'll take that and we'll stop it right here. Park and brake. Let's see. We did a very good job, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, the sun is just starting to rise over the mountaintop. So, ladies and gentlemen, shall we get a roll on? I'm gonna go TCAS. Comes on. Let me just make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Doors are all closed. Auto brake is on. Engines to continuous. Strobes on. These lights are on. Is that correct? Seatbelts are on. Doing the flight attendants. Flight attendants for takeoff. Good to go. All set. We'll realign this, and we should be ready to blast out of here. Nobody behind us. Nobody ahead of us. Southwest 161, ready to go. Runway 02 left. Southwest 161, wind calm. Runway 02 left. Quick takeoff. 2 left. Quick takeoff. Southwest 161. All right, beautiful. Where's B? I'm kidding. All right, we're all set to go. Did we set air conditioning to off? Is that what we did? The air conditioning was off. Okay. So what we do? We just turn. I believe simply we close the pack. I believe. All right. Blast her out of here. I'm gonna go flight director. I forgot about this. Flight director 1, flight director 2. LNAV, VNAV. 40% on 1. What's the problem? Doors. Heck now, what kind of door are you talking about? Hell no. What the heck was that, huh? No doors were open. I don't know what the frick it's talking about. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Second break. 40% on 1. Those sounds are up and juicy. You guys ready? Auto throttle. Toga. It is Toga. Armed auto throttle. Dude, we're at 70 knots already.
80 knots.
80 knots? Rotate. Jesus, man. Come on. There we go.
Positive rate.
Gear up. There's the autopilot. Jeez, man. Oh my god. That's amazing. Flaps 2. I know for a damn fact that is not good for the engine, but that flaps up. Clean. Auto brake off. Oh wow. Look at that. There's Santana. Goodbye, man. Oh, that's amazing. I gotta do more Santana operations. That's actually so fire. Well, that sunrise is gonna be juicy. What the heck is that? There's LA behind us. No, that's not LA. That's Long Beach. LA's back there. Then is that Angel Stadium somewhere? There's a lot of red lights. I have no idea. Through 6,000. We can get these lights off. Actually, it's already. That can come off. Wing light. We'll keep the wing light on for a second. There's beautiful Santa Ana. Goodbye. Goodbye, Santa Ana. We're still 210 because there's a speed restriction at Jab, and once we clear that, we're just gonna rocket out of here. We're gonna go ahead and climb up to 240. Fuel, that is the left center fuel pump, and then we're gonna use the right one as well in a second. It's gonna give us a warning. I want to see the sunrise though. That's amazing, man. Alright, should be climbing through 8,500, so the speed restriction got cleared, so we're just juicing ourselves up to cruise speed. I'll keep the sim sounds up for a little while just because this just sounds amazing. What the heck is that? Why are there so many red lights everywhere? A freaking marine thing? I don't know. Looks like it's happening here too. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I had a glitch with like purple stuff around Florida, like a few months ago, back when Vertical Sim released Fort Myers. That was here we go. That's the other fuel pump. We can turn that off. Then through 10,000, these lights can come on. Wing light can come on, and the logo light. We'll keep it on. But we are basically a dark aircraft flying in the night, aside from the nav lights and the strobe and beacon. So no, we're not really dark. And then gear can come to off as well. Gear off. We're gonna start syncing up our heading. What was that? Shut up, man. Alright. Absolute cinema. That was amazing. Now, I do believe we might have Denver ATC as we fly closer and if we approach Denver. So our speed's climbing up to what's going to be our cruise speed. We're only 5 minutes in the air, wow. And up through 11,000. And once we get to speed, now we're going to really start climbing. You see the vertical speed is going to start rising like a lot. We're going to start. I can't see anything out here. We're gonna start pushing up. Look, let me just keep the wing light on, actually. I'm just gonna keep the wing light on. I don't know. It just looks a lot more appealing, you know? There's nothing. This is like a mountain or something. Is that what the terrain says? The terrain don't say anything, so I don't know. This is definitely a mountain range, right? Yeah, it's a mountain range. Any weather that we might be interfering with. No, there's one supercell over Oklahoma. Of course, it's Oklahoma. Like I think this is like a broken supercell, like over Kansas City and Oklahoma City and like Arkansas, but like nothing anywhere else. Like a tiny little bit of clouds in Denver, but like, let's see, Seattle's getting a rain on. This flight was an option between going to Denver or going to Seattle, so I'm glad I chose Denver, because that's a shorter flight. Okay, so there's the terrain, and we're honestly just gonna watch the sunrise. Because now the sky's getting blue all around. Goodbye, LA. Oh yeah, like this. Then we can probably just increase the flood a little bit more. just so we can see things a little better. There's more bolts on now in Gen 1, but that's alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get those sim sounds down just a little bit, just so it's not yelling in the area. Actually, 18,000. We can go ahead and pop those, pop that music on. Although I am getting copyrights because of the music. Not like dangerous ones, but like it's the type where it just like appears in your channel and it's annoying, but it says like the user allowed you to use this audio or something. I don't know, pissing me off, but like that's alright. Take a look. Alright, here we go. We can push standard. And we shall enjoy the sunrise. What camera view should we do it from? The sun's gonna rise like... What, are the lights on here or something? Kind of nice. This is, well, I think is this like an FSX convert or something? I don't know. So where's the sun actually gonna rise from? Like right there, maybe? We're just gonna stick our face out the window like that and just watch as it rises. We actually have Elliott Center online. 126525. I should remember that. I don't know why I don't. Can zoom out here. And actually, we're gonna go up to 370, just so we don't forget. 126525. Yeah, finally he decides to pop on, doesn't he? Center, good morning. Southwest flight 161 on departure from Santana, climbing through flight level 200. Cabin altitude. A what? Oh shoot.
Center, good morning. Climb maintain flight level 370.
Maintain 370, Southwest flight 161. Fixing itself.
That's 268, LA Center, good morning. Climb maintain flight level 210. Maintain 210 for
Okay, here we go. I'll open up the isolation valve. That should fix it, right? Oops. I just killed every single passenger I had in the back. Is it adjusting by itself, or do I gotta manually? What's the heading? 081, is that right? Put it to auto. Should auto adjust. Alright, let's just, Alright, we didn't kill anybody yet. Hopefully. We can actually get the wing let off. Finally bright enough where we can see the wing. Alright, so to fix this, locate ChatGPT gonna fix the pressurization system. Because, yes, I did forget to turn the packs back on after takeoff. See, this isn't a problem in the Airbus because it'll tell me, like, 2 minutes after takeoff. The ChatGPT says, turn both packs on. Put them on high for now. Left and right pack switches are on auto or high. We'll put them on high. Make sure the isolation valve is open. So, correct, it is open. It's supposed to be on auto, but we'll close it later. Make sure your bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. Pressurization mode, auto, which is correct. If you expect to control a glitch, you can temporarily go to alternate. Okay, so monitor the cabin altitude and cabin climb. So cabin altitude should start descending back toward normal. So below 10,000 feet, so below this right here. And the cabin climb meter should be showing a downward rate. Okay, so like this, right? Alright, and then from there, I believe that needle might be dropping, or is this needle that's this needle that's rising. So if there, there we go. Now the pressure is pressure's dropping, and we should be good from there. We're gonna keep this closed, and then we'll just put it back on auto. There we go. Now it's gone. Alright, fix it. We'll go down to like 5,000 or something. We'll put it back on auto. Hopefully it doesn't freaking ruin this. Alright, so for 370 it should be between 7 and 8,000. So like right here. This is where it should be for the entire flight. I actually put it right on the money. Okay. Very nice. So we fixed the cabin pressurization. Oh, there's that sunrise. Wait, hold on, let me. Nah, hold on. Okay, let me get a screenshot of that. It is looking mighty fine. Like, this is... What the frick? Like that, yeah.
Good morning, Channel 988, flight level 390,
Seabird 9018, LA Center, good morning. Descend to maintain 7,000, and which approach you set up for? 25 left or 24 right?
I'm gonna zoom out here just a little bit. Just so we can see everything.
9018, descend to maintain 7,000, and are you set up for runway 25 left or 24 right?
We set up for, actually we set the wrong runway. We go 25 right on 25 left.
Let me figure out.
We will do it again.
Here we go. We'll do it like that.
Roger, expect
That's nice.
Runway 24 right approach.
That's 24 right, 978.
There we go.
China 988, LA Center, hello, radar contact, level 390.
Roger, thank you, sir, China 988. Consider that the vehicles are heading, leaving Santa Monica.
Seabird 9018, depart Santa Monica.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn the logo lights off because I don't need those anymore. It's already... What? That's the sun, okay. Give me 1 second, guys.
Santa Monica heading 070, message 24 right, Seabird 918. Hello, United 755, VP 5719046.
Seabird 264 Heavy, LA Center, good morning. No readback required. 1355 LA Center, good morning. Climb maintain, level 360.
I'm in James London, 360, United 30.
Air China 988, descend upon discretion, maintain flight level 250.
Are you calling Air China 988?
Air China 988, descend upon discretion, maintain flight level 250.
Descent, Los Angeles, maintain flight level 250, is that right, sir? Air China 988.
Seabird 9018, turn left heading 065.
Heading 065, 978.
Delta 268, descend via Red Bull 1 arrival, runway 31 left, Palm Springs altimeter 2996.
Roger, descend via the Red Bull 1, then QNH 2996 for
Delta 268 is going to be the runway 31 left transition.
It's going to be the 31 left for Southwest Airlines.
Seabird 9018, descend to maintain 4,000.
Is that 4,000, 978?
1233 LA Center. And 1233 LA Center, hello, cleared ILS, runway 24 right to bridge, and maintain your present speed. Super 9018, turn right, heading 220, join localizer.
All right, so that's cruise. We can just make sure that there's no turbulence anymore, and we can go ahead and pop it off. That looks good. It goes to auto. Cabin altitude has stabilized out. Nothing's going on here. All right, we're chilling. We are chilling. And actually, we can start dimming these lights.
Super 9018, reaching 4,000, do not exceed 210 knots.
Because I don't need them anymore.
Sub 1233 LA Center.
Atlanta Center approaching tower. Oh.
Center maintain 8,000 and what vector do you currently direct to?
Center maintain 8,000, ready to what was the SMS?
Alpha 1233 altimeter 3000, what vector do you currently direct to?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't understand you.
Speedbird 9018, 19 miles from LA, maintain 4,000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 24 right approach.
4,000 base temperature of our clear, super right, good eyes, your body, heavy acceleration.
Air China 988, descend via Comex to arrival, standing altimeter 3002.
Descend via Comex to arrival, standing altimeter 3002, Air China 988.
Delta 1233, descend and maintain 8,000, fly present heading, vectors ILS 24 right approach.
Well, apparently not responding.
61, change to my frequency 127.35.
127.35 Southwest 161.
Delta 1233, fly present heading, vectors ILS, runway 24 at approach, descend and maintain 8,000.
Center maintain 8,000, 24 right approach, and
Sorry, LA Center, you said it was 127.35, correct?
That's affirmative.
Alright. That's I think that's the frequency over Vegas, that's what it is. Let's see.
504 Charlie, LA Center, clearance on request, stand by, it'll be a full route clearance. Freebird 9018, wind calm, runway 24 right, clear to land. Southwest 1233, descend and maintain 6,000.
Actually, no, there's no actual weather anywhere here. Resync the, although actually we're gonna turn, so I'm gonna resync the heading once we do that.
South 268, expect RNAV Yankee, runway 31 left approach at Merck.
This actually looks very cool, I'm not gonna lie.
That's 1347 LA Center, runway 24 left, taxi via Echo. South 1233, descend and maintain 4,000. Guys 1355, open center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day. And November 6504 Charlie, claims available. November 6504 Charlie, clear to San Francisco Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure, Foreman transition, spelled Golf, Mike, November, direct Makers, spelled Mike, Alpha, Kilo, Romeo, Sierra, direct Big Sur, spelled Bravo, Sierra, Romeo, direct Woodside, spelled Oscar, Sierra, India, direct, maintain 4,000, expect flight level 220, 5 minutes after departure, squawk 7725. November 6504 Charlie, read back correct, expect runway 15 off taxi, and altimeter 3001.
We're almost halfway to Denver already. Just look at that.
Southwest 268, cleared RNAV Yankee, runway 31.
Oh, I thought almost halfway.
And,
Almost halfway. Don't get too excited. Alright, let's just get somewhat set up for Denver. So we're gonna go laps 40, 138. 108.9. Course is 263. Let's just confirm, make sure that's right. We can unclick Santa Ana. This. So approach for 26. Although I do need the weather information to see if they're still landing. They are still landing 26. That's a new one. Did I catch him on a weird day? What the heck is this? Bro. 3011 is the altimeter in Denver. We'll have the setup and ready. Temperature 7. That's cold. What the heck?
Back 134, LA Center.
44 degrees in Denver. Like what?
Freebird 9018, exit left unable, hold short, runway 24 left, traffic departing.
Jesus, cold. And if it's raining, then I'm gonna have to get anti-ice on. It's been a while since I've had anti-ice. Colorado Springs,
1233, 19 miles from LA, maintain 4,000 till established on the
heck no.
cleared ILS, runway 24
The arrival. Let me get this over. The 26 is this one. Okay. Oh, I thought it was this one. I don't know why. It's 25, right? 25, not 25 right. 25. Do they have the islands for 25? They do. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a longer text though. Yeah, because 26 has to go just straight in. Okay, so you know what I'm interested in then? 26. Okay.
Southwest 161, are you up on 2735?
1735 A firm 161.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is what arrival would look like. So from Crud. Hi. Baby. Schnips. This is where it's gonna be that weird thing where it's telling me like speed glitch or something. And then it's just a bar up here. This is for landing north. So we would go. They're landing 25 and 26. They would have us go actually just south of the airport at Loop, and then Jabat, and then they would just vector us to wherever. I think at or before this line.
9018, transfer runway 24 left.
I forgot exactly what it's called.
Next ramp. The
We would take 26, so we would take the north runway. And that would mean that we just come off like this. Well, we actually just have full length, technically. We can just like high-speed taxi out of here because it's Southwest. Make a turn on Mike.
1347, radar contact, climb maintain 13,000.
Yeah, it'll be Mike. And then, yeah, turn on Mike and park anywhere here, really. Question is where do we park though? Because we've always parked Southwest here, so I don't.
Delta 1233, wind calm, runway 24 right, clear to land. Delta 1233, runway 24 right, clear to land.
So this up just so it's ready.
Delta 1347, proceed direct PD, climb and maintain 13,000.
If we go to landing en route, go auto brake 1 probably. Import weight. Yeah, see, we would roll off right here. So if we go auto brake 2, we would roll off like. That's the wrong one.
1347 LA.
We roll off like right here, and we could just take Romeo 7. I have not seen a taxiway called Romeo before. That's new. And then we could just take Romeo 7 and roll up like that. That's Mike. Alright. The rain not on over here? There we go. Surprisingly, we're actually a lot closer to the top of the descent than I thought. So we're gonna go over to plan. Let me just see how close we are. Okay, so in an hour. That's cool, that's cool. Okay. That's fine. And as soon as we get a frequency change, I'm gonna step out for
1347 LA.
30 minutes or something.
That's 1347, climb and maintain 17,000 and stay altitude. Mega 134 Heavy, push on Tequila approved, face north, call for taxi.
I don't know if I got it. Oh my god, Brendan.
November 228 Tango Foxtrot, LA Center.
Here we are.
Okay, so your departure airport.
Very nice.
November 228 Tango Foxtrot, claims on request, standby.
Is the Grand Canyon coming up actually? Is that what that is actually? Hold on. Already? Okay, so we're just gonna miss the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon, yeah. This is actually Grand Canyon. It's just gonna be north of here. And then Vegas is like... Oh shit, like right there.
November 650 Port Charlie, runway 15, taxi via Charlie 6.
Yeah, that's literally Vegas. The big mountain next to it.
Let me start over. November 650 Port Charlie, runway 15, taxi via Charlie 6, Bravo, cross runway 8 at Charlie 6.
The heck is this?
That's 268, runway 30 left, please land.
Runway Elon Musk? What?
At 988, expect RNAV Zulu, runway 2.
What is this?
Cloman.
A valley?
That's 1347, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
What is this, Pika? Seligman Airport.
228 Tango Foxtrot, go ahead. November 228 Tango Foxtrot, clearance on request, stand by, expect a 5-minute delay.
It's the Audrey Cliffs, that's what it is. The Audrey Cliffs. That's just a shadow. That's what it is. There's Pika's right here. Selling Man is right there. This looks sick though.
1233, radar contact lost.
Well, the fun thing is it snowed here before.
November 228 Tango Foxtrot, the aircraft type.
And there's how do you pronounce it? Seligman? I don't know. Seligman? I don't freaking know. They have a public cemetery like right on the side of the road. Side of the highway. Here lays Uncle Thomas. I don't freaking know. It just looks like one of these like... It just looks like a Native American village in the middle of Arizona. Interesting. Flagstaff should be like right over there somewhere. I think Flagstaff's gonna be over there. Again, Grand Canyon's over here. This is the big dip that it takes. Alright, so I'm gonna go eat for a little while, and I'll be back. Let me get a frequency change real quick. No, Alex, Southwest 161. Okay, we got a frequency change. We want to step out.
Southwest 161, Denver Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Good day.
Good day.
On me.
Unicom. Just pray Denver Center doesn't hop on.
Get him.
All right. Actually, it would be Albuquerque Center that would hop on if anything. All right. Let's see. I'm just making sure we're all set for
Bumpy.
for the next like 30 minutes, because I'll still come down if I have to. Like I'll reappear. Just set up the camera like right here and. So we're just about halfway. I think if we look over here. Okay, well this map is stupid. Okay, we're not just about halfway, but like with all these step downs, we might as well be. Okay, not quite. We've flown 356 miles. We have 460 left to go. So we're about 50 miles away from halfway. It's not terrible, but like, you know, we'll get there at some point, because descent would be in an hour or so. Oh, stupid. And it would be via CRUD right here, and CRUD appears up in yeah, 1 or less than an hour, like 30 minutes, 35 minutes at this point. And then top of descent, where was top of descent again? Top of descent was at top of descent was at not CRUD, it was at how do you pronounce Bibro? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. So Bibro, and that's at 1500 Zulu. That's in 45 minutes. So we'll just reset that. Just keep watching. All right, I'm gonna step out for a little bit, but I will be back. All right, finally I made my way back. Now I am aware that there was like some popping noises in the thing. I don't know why, but I am aware of that, and I cannot fix it at the moment, unfortunately. Let's see. I say let it grow. How's that? I'm kidding. What is that? All right, so this is Crudo. We can zoom in here. Let's get her working again. Sorry for being absent for so long. Yeah, I don't know if... Do you guys still hear the popping sound? Because I do on my phone, I do on my computer, so it's something with the simulator. I gotta figure that out, and I promise it won't be here next time that I stream. Oh, that's beautiful. The Rocky Mountains now. So I'm kind of playing around with the audio right now. Trying to see if it's still here. Okay, it is still there, but it's a lot smaller. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to go from there. Alright, so for top of descent, let's start figuring this out. So where are we? I can pop on here at some point. So for top of descent in Denver right now, what the heck? What's the weather? Winds have not changed, so 26 will be the runway. 3011 and then 7. So temperature has not changed. We're still good. I already have it set for 30.11. So for descent, let me turn off terrain. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn terrain on this one only. That's gonna be where it's gonna be at. So for top of descent, so 270, above 270 is gonna be the restriction, and then if we, oh wait, I gotta zoom in here, and if we keep scrolling through, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down to 22,000 at first, so we'll set it down to 22,000. And then as we go, we're gonna set it down to, oh no, hold on, it's 27,000. Oh wait, no, Tabar at 22,000. Then Gibbet, Gibat, I don't know, Gibat at 11,000. And then we'll figure out from there. Okay, we got it. Top of the descent's gonna be in just about 5 minutes here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm from the cockpit. It's been quite a long time since we've been cruising, and we should be starting our descent in just about 5 minutes or so. We're gonna keep the seatbelts off for about 5 minutes, and as soon as they pop on, we'll let you guys know that we're starting our descent into Denver. And weather information in Denver right now, somewhat clear skies. It's wind's coming in from the west, so we're going to be landing having to go to the airport on our left-hand side as we fly by it. That should be pretty smooth then, and winds are going to be directly into our faces. Shouldn't be too difficult for us to approach. The temperature is 44 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little colder on the colder side there. So you better have to check a jacket. Then good luck for you. If you did not, then good luck for you. And we should be starting at 10 in about 5 minutes again. Laboratories will now be are now no longer in service. The flight attendants will be passing by with recycling bags. If you guys have anything to dispose of, you guys can go ahead and give it to them. And again, 5 minutes to descend, and enjoy the rest of your flight. There we go. Seatbelts, yeah, like 5 minutes or so when we start descent. Oh, we're turning, that's what it is. This popping sound is really pissing me off. Hey, Bean Aviation, what's up, man? We're just about to start our descent into Denver. Now, I don't know if you hear like a bit of like a crackling sound with the sim audio. Let me know if you do, because I've been hearing it, and I don't know if that's just my headphones or my audio drivers, because it's never happened before, so I'm working on fixing that. Just let me know if you hear it or not, because I want to know if you guys hear it or not, or if it's literally just me. I'm doing amazing, man. Bless you. I got a busy next 2 months planned. You know, Halloween's coming up next in a week, and I'm not gonna go trick or treating, but I'm gonna go ruin other people's Halloween by basically just doing. Don't here. Let me try turning this sound. Let me try turning it up. Let me know if you hear. Let me know if you hear anything. Bless you. Come on. Any kind of crackling of any sorts? I hear, okay. So it's definitely not just me going crazy. It's definitely other people too. Yeah, the funny thing, I have 2 lives tonight. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out since although actually, here's top of the set. We're gonna go ahead and pop the seatbelts on. Although I'm gonna be at a football game tonight, so I'll try to stop by. All right. Yeah, it's so weird. I've never had this audio thing before. I was trying to mute my microphone so fast. I'm not even kidding. I was trying to do everything to not have you guys hear that. Alright, 33,000, and we're going down to, what was it, 22,000? Yeah, we'll have to watch that. 042, the heading bug. DCA to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Orlando, and then Orlando to Miami, and then World Series Game 1 watch party. Oh, forgot about the World Series. The long-ass stream. For that first one. Yeah, I'll definitely have to stop in. Who do you have for the World Series? Personally, I really wanted Seattle to win. I don't know. Screw the Dodgers. They can... Bro. I don't know. I can't even root. It's fun to root for Shohei, right? But, like, I feel like it's too much at this point. I don't know. It's like the new Chiefs. Like, they're stupid overpowered. But... 311 World Series is 811 or so? What do you mean by that? Alright, so for descent, we have this already in, right? We already got... Okay, so speed is 137 now for that. Leveling off a little bit. Is this Aspen right here? Blue Jays, yes sir. This is Aspen. Yeah, preferably I would have rather had Seattle in the World Series, but I mean, you get what you get, right? At least it's not the NFL where everything's rigged. Oh, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and then 8 to 11. Okay. That makes sense. Are you from Toronto? Is that why you're going for the Blue Jays and having a watch party? Because that would make a lot of sense. I could not sleep on Monday. I had so much adrenaline. Dude, that day freaking sucked so much. I feel so bad for Seattle, honestly. I mean, obviously the Blue Jays haven't won in like 30 years. I'm rooting for them. No, I'm not. I'm not muted. What are you talking about? No, I was talking to somebody else. No, obviously, but like obviously I'm gonna be rooting for. I think everyone's rooting for the Blue Jays to win it now. But I don't know, something about the Dodgers. They just look so overpowered. Or maybe because Milwaukee was just so butt. Maybe it's because Milwaukee was literally just pure butt. Went to Jays game this summer, so I am diehard Jays fan right now. Okay, yeah. See, I went to a Cubs game, and personally, I think if we beat the Brewers in Game 5, we definitely would have took the Dodgers to 7. I think 100%. Everybody's saying that actually. See, like it was like our pitching was great. It was not. The only part that kind of sucked was our offense. Like we just couldn't hit anything because it was all just solo home runs in the 5th game. So we couldn't get anything going there. 25,000. Let's go down to 11,000. Let's just set it up. Get it ready. What's the landing altitude of the runway? 26 is 5350. So 5350 or we'll have it right there. Okay, so we gotta get this going. So landing and routes. Import the weights. Weather 270-53012. We just posted a video showing his hammering baseballs into the hotel rooms. Yeah, I can imagine. You know why? Because it's freaking robotic. All the Japanese players are out of a stupid lab. That's what it is. Auto brakes 2. We're gonna use auto brakes 2 for arrival. Engine spooling up a little bit. We're gonna use flaps 40 with AC. And dude, this should have been here for the takeoff. We had packs off. I can turn them back here actually. We had packs off. Takeoff from Santa Ana, mile-long runway. We togaed. Is that a? Can I say that? A verb? We togaed out of. Yeah, we did a toga takeoff out of Santa Ana. No auto throttle. No like push buttons. It was literally just like throttle lever all the way to the max. Laps 5. No cell temperature. It was just pure toga out of Santa Ana. It was so good, and it was right before the sun rose as well. So we had like the horizon just starting to light up. It was beautiful. You can skip back at any point. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Unfortunately, though, that you hear with the audio, screwed it all up. So now I'm upset about that. We're all good over here. Let's go back to charts. For minimums, we have 5509. This is where my mouse comes in with the unlockable scroll wheel. 5509. Yo, Nate, what's up, man? You're just in time. We just started our descent into Denver, and we are gonna be landing. I told my mom shortly, but we don't know. 5509 the barrel. What the heck? 5509. Through flight level 210. Dude, Nave, if you wanna ever skip back to the takeoff, no cell temperature, packs off, full toga out of Santa Ana, because we're like a heavy 800. We're a heavy 737-800. We just have to. The only way I could take off, and it would allow me. The only way that the AFB would allow me. Aviation, I'll see you later tonight. All right. The only way we could actually take off is if we had to do a takeoff 2 rating. Anything lower, it didn't allow me. Like there was like a minimum weight or something. So I couldn't even do that. 263 the course. 263. We are passing 20,000, so we just cut the music right then and there. It's annoying me. I don't know if it's annoying you guys, but it's time for it to go. Let me see. Also, I don't know if you hear like a bit of a clacking, but that's it's like an issue with my sim or something with like the audio bit rate from OBS or my headphones. So I'm gonna get that fixed. It's never happened before. Guys, bro, dang, I would have done the flight with you if I was awake. Dude, I'm sorry. I like to do these crack of dawn's flights, especially in the winter when nobody's awake. Yeah, definitely gonna have to stream. Dude, I gotta do some more Santa Ana flights. This is actually so much fun. I gotta get over here. So 3012 is the thing, and then 108.9 is the nav. 108. Oh, it's already said it. 108.9 and 108.9. Beautiful. We're pretty much ready to pick up the ILS already. And are we gonna have downtown Denver in our view? Really? Wow. Okay. It's only 8 right now, and the almost done. I know, man. No, you know what? Because I took off. We literally pushed back at like 6:16 a.m. your time. Okay, so I think I might know how to fix my headphone issues. It should be. I'll test it out when we land. All right, yes. So downtown Denver, loading in somewhere. Actually, wait. Where is downtown Denver? Where is downtown Denver? Okay, no. So we would fly like right by it. It's. Oh boy. Flag spike. Is that the downtown area loading in? Might be. Or is that the airport? Because downtown Denver is right there. And that's Aurora. That's what it is. And the downtown area. Where is the downtown area, actually?
I don't know.
The airport. My bad.
Oh.
Field is not in sight. Where is it? Am I like the most blind person right now? Am I being blind? Alright, there's downtown Denver. Oh yeah, finally we get to actually see the buildings load in. Ball Arena and I think Empower Field should be somewhere too. Somewhere, okay. We gotta look for the field though. Where's Denver?
You got it?
I swear, it's like right here, and I just cannot see it. Took off from SNA the other day and the Vision Jet, and I almost had an overrun. I've never actually flown the Vision Jet before. Is it paid out on? Because I know Vision Jet. Oh, okay. I've seen one of those before. How did you almost have an overrun? What? Okay, that was the airport loading and the lag spike. Okay, there it is. It's like... Yeah, there was no way I would have seen that from here. It was right in front of me. Yeah, I could tell. Except I couldn't see it. Because I don't even see it here except the lights. All I see is the runway lights for the 16 and 17s. That's all I see. Oh, the Series is default in 2024. See, I bought 2024, and I uninstalled the next day, because I don't know, the FPS just doesn't work. By the way, lossless scaling, it's too much of a sacrifice for my computer. Like, my computer's just not gonna handle it. No way they didn't do Empower Field. Look, I'm gonna make a mod for that. I'm gonna make a mod for Empower Field. I'm surprised Samsung didn't do Empower Field in there. By the way, all the mods is down in the description. This is Samsung Volume 4 pack. It includes Indianapolis, Denver, Minneapolis. It's all very cool. Again, Ballerina, but again, Empower Field's not done, so I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised people even see downtown Denver. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna descend down to Buzz. We're gonna go down to 9,000. Is it gonna allow us to do that? It will, okay. Alright, so we got the nav set up, we got the heading bug set up. 039, and we gotta get ready for that intercept as well. Yeah. Parking gates. That's the one thing I have not actually discussed yet. So what gate do we park at? Parking gates. So Southwest has this entire Charlie concourse to itself. Empire Field is on the other side. I know it's on the other side. It's like it's on the west side of Denver. Here it goes, right there. Unless I'm tripping balls. I'm not. That is Empower Field, and it's not done at all. The surrounding area looks good though, like pretty alright. The funny thing is, I've never actually approached Denver from this area before. From this angle. Loading in. That's why I'm having a bit of a FPS drop right now. That's fine. I'll survive. My computer will survive. Zoom in on here. There are 3 aircraft on the ground. Southwest heading to Burbank, and then United 777 going to Chicago here, and a United going to Miami. They're like all on all kinds of different frequencies. What's the CTAF for Denver? CTAF is wow, it doesn't tell me the CTAF. Okay, 122.8 it is. So we gotta figure out what gate we're parking at. We'll probably just go like one of these lower ones. Unless we don't. I guess there's Denver right there. Now my FPS is back. Again, I've never approached Denver like this before. That's actually really cool. There's that right-hand turn. Alright, speed is coming down, so we've got speed down. Altitude is coming down as well. We can get the lights ready. Still about 2,000 feet above the altitude we're supposed to take them down at. That's fine. And we'll start figuring out flaps as soon as we turn. You should do a replay. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to forget. Definitely gonna replay this landing, because Denver, surprisingly, I always have really good. I've always had good landings, except Airbus, because the Phoenix does not land properly, or maybe I just suck at landing. And Airbus, I don't know. I probably suck at landing. Yeah, that's the runway right here, runway 26. So we're just gonna taxi out like that. So again, the question is, what gate do we park at? That's the big question. I have a lot of tabs open. Let me close these up real quick. There we go. What gates? What gate can we, well, I know what gates we can park at, but what gate should we park at? That's the question. Denver. Denver is really green right now. What? So we'll park it. It literally does not matter. Okay, we're gonna go to 9,000. Just a random gate. C37. Which one was C37? This one. I was gonna go with one of these, but C37's alright. We'll do that. C37. Okay. So taxiing in is gonna be as simple as Romeo until Mike. So like against this wall and then Lima all the way down into here. And this is going to be into the apron. It's pretty straightforward. It's 10,000 feet officially. We're gonna come down to 9,000, so we'll just fly direct to, I can't see this waypoint, like what? Okay, 137 is the approach speed. Is that what it's giving us over here? 137, reload the weather. Yes, 137 with auto brake 2 and flaps 40. Got it. Alright. Is the video quality alright for you guys? Because, I don't know. My freaking OBS is telling me it's horrible. Supposedly. What is it? Vector? Is it fuzz? It is fuzz. So if I go direct to fuzz right now, we'll do that. Here we go. That is 7,000 as well. We can turn off terrain on here. We'll zoom. What did I do? We'll zoom in nice and close. And then 263 for the intercept. Yeah, video's good, or is it bad? Video good, video bad? I don't know. We're gonna go flaps 1. Start lowering them flaps. Those reflections. The winglet reflection on the flat mechanic thing. Mechanism. God. So it kind of shows that runway, but they're doing that for departure. And actually, they're departing and landing the 17s and 16s now. So they're departing north. Landing north. So we're gonna use that runway. Those cloud, that shelf cloud looks very nice though. Good quality? Okay, okay, good. Alright, so flaps 1, speed check flaps 2. Localizer is coming in. We should have the ILS in a second as well. The glide slope as well. There we go. We'll turn on approach mode. Nice and far as we intercept it. I can't see because of this freaking sun. Yeah, glide slope, we're perfectly on glide slope. We're just waiting for that localizer to come in. We'll zoom in here as well. Let's see. These lights are going to stay exactly how they are right now. There we go. Picked up localizer and glide slope. We're all set. Flaps 5. Speed check. Start lowering that speed. Oh, that looks beautiful. I've never landed in Denver like this before, nor have I took off like this. I've took off from 2.6 before, but I've never landed coming in like this. That's a new thing. Flaps 5, and I think as we pick up this light localizer here, we should be able to slow down completely naturally. Speed is coming down slowly but surely. There's that localizer. We're gonna go flaps 10. Right, that flaps 10. That is okay. Flaps 10 speed check. What's the go around altitude? The go around altitude is 9,000 on heading 070. 9,000 on heading 070. I don't know if you see, it has you like turn around over the field like this, over to the intercept. I'm gonna go flaps 15, speed check. Why can't I see my flap thing? Flaps 15. And gear down. Sim sounds come up. I'm sorry for the crackling, but sim sounds coming up. We're gonna start the recording. Good, on to VREF speed. 137. Go flaps 25. Denver traffic, Southwest 161 on final runway 26. We'll go flaps full. Alright, landing checklist. Gear down, all green, auto brake, lights, engine mode to continuous, lights are all set. Flaps full, auto speed brake armed, landing speed, and landing. There we go. Automatically trimming. We're hour 55 airtime. We're supposed to be hour 57.
Bro.
142 to take the speed. Yeah, but but we're having a headwind, so we're just gonna narrow it down. All right, so all the way in. With 070 to go around 9,000 to go around altitude as well. We'll keep this one a little lighter in case we have to. And but attendant cease for takeoff, cease for landing. My bad. What did I say? I didn't say anything. All right, let's land it. Autopilot and auto throttle off. So my aircraft. Alright, bro. These emotes are... I've never seen these emotes before, but okay. Gotta pick up that localizer. Aim for that touchdown point.
$100. 50. 30. 10.
Alright, I think we floated it a little bit, but good touchdown in center line and reversers. And speed brakes. Yeah, we definitely floated it. But that was good though. That was still good. On center line, on point. Reversers can in fact come off, and we'll take this next exit. Take this next exit here. As we get to about 30 knots or so. Disable auto brake. Spoilers coming in, and so are the flaps. Beautiful. Clock stops. We're just on time. These lights come off. This comes off. APU comes on. This comes to steady. Auto brake off. PARA can come off as well. That was a good landing, and we can go ahead and just get ourselves centered here. Let's taxi over here, and we are all set. So we're gonna stop the recording. That was good. That was pretty straight in. So taxi, we can go ahead and favor this. We can just zoom in on the taxi. It's just all the way to the end and just hug the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver International Airport, where the local time is 11:25 a.m. Please remain seated until the seatbelts with the seatbelts fastened until the captain and the seatbelt stands off, and we have to park the right gate. In opening the overhead compartments, please be careful as items may have shifted during flight, during turns and such. And thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines. Their gate today is going to be C37 and KSNA number 5. Thank you for choosing Southwest and welcome to Denver. I don't know, some 25-year-old pretty flight attendant saying that. I don't know. Well, it's usually a man actually that says that on my flight. Maybe it's because I fly Spirit, but I don't know. Left-hand turn, hug the wall, and we're actually going to make another right-hand turn here. So like I said, hug the wall, if you know what I mean. So, like this. This is what a real Southwest flight did. He's probably gone, but like, you know. Then left-hand turn here. Yep. And then it's going to be not the first, but second turn into the ramps. C37, is that what we said? Yeah, I minimized my thing over here a lot. C37. KDEN gate? Nope, I know exactly where it is. Handling by Southwest white. Ooh, okay. I like white. No, I like the white liveries. We can go ahead and just disable this for now, just so it's not freaking frying people on the ground. This is a ramp, so not here. The maintenance hangars. Yeah, I surprisingly get good frames in Denver, and I don't know. You're an hour off. 10:27 in Denver? No, it's not. Denver's on mountain time though, right? Oh shoot. I was going forward. What the heck? The local time is 9:25 a.m. Why did I? Okay, so it is on a mountain, but the thing is, I told the Eastern time. My bad. It's not 10:27 in Denver because it's 10:27 where I am, and I'm not in Denver. So it's tripping, man. And then okay, hold on. What's the? It's not this one. It's gonna be the next one. There we go. Does this turn even exist? Oh, it is just one turn. Oh, of course, because the scenery is outdated. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, C-27 better not be taken by the static traffic. There's an Alaska in the gate next to the restaurant over there. Parking right now. I say, is this a little too slow for? Nah, it's actually fine. I was about to say this is a little too slow for Southwest Texas, but I'm in Illinois, yeah. I was about to say this is a little too slow for Southwest Taxi, but from here it looks pretty fast. So I don't know. Could have parked here. I actually like these gates right here. Like the very corner ones where you can like look out the window and just press your face up against the glass and you can see everything. Yeah, but from here it looks slow because we're going 14 knots. But here it looks fast. So I don't know. You tell me. I have to vote for John. There's a Southwest going to Burbank. I think he's pushing right now. Okay, C-27. Okay, so they put Alaska in C-37, don't they? And there's a Southwest back there pushing. We're gonna go ahead and park at like. Does he have? Okay, so you know what? So I remember this Alaska being at this gate. That's a lag spike. I remember this Alaska being at this gate right here, closest to this hump, but apparently they moved them. So we'll park. Actually, okay, we'll park that one. We'll park. I actually do like this gate right here. 139. Do 139. 139? Hold on, just do 39. What am I talking about? I overshot that by a lot. We can go ahead and get these off. I gotta go to a new class in 5 minutes. Are you in college or are you in school? New class. So let's get ourselves a line here. Yeah, you can always just come back and watch the replays. Get ourselves straight here. Because of course I'm not. I didn't spool the engines at all today. And that restaurant has some really good views. Oh, that's good. I'm in school in an ELA right now. So, seatbelts, engine 1, 2. Good generator. And go that. Turn this off, this off, this off. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get the jetway connected and deboard. We did stop the clock, did we? We did not, so we'll stop that. Request deboarding. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Denver. We turned everything off, right? We did. Yes. The flaps clean. Spoilers. Got the shocks. Parking brake is set. Okay, we're all set. So hour 57 in the air. That's exactly what we had planned. No, we had 2 hours 25 gate to gate. We were 2 hours 15, so about 10 minutes early. Very nice. Very nice. So just on time. We can disconnect from VATSIM. And then, what was our landing rate? I do want to see that. This gate actually looks very nice. I actually do like this gate. See, the thing is, I knew this was an Alaska gate, so I would imagine the one next to me is available. But no, that's where this guy put the Alaska. That's where Savage put the Alaskas, apparently. Maybe just some more flying today, or maybe some modeling. I'm pretty much done modeling the terminal because the little roof is done. I just gotta model the tower and texture. That's really all I gotta do. Oh, and then there's that one new part from like the front. You know how like the terminal goes like a curve, like where you walk in, there's like the international planes. Yeah, there's like a little bit of insertion from there that I could just make, and I'll just do that, and it's gonna take maybe 30 minutes honestly to model. And then yeah, pretty much for the expansion, I just gotta model the tower. Just gotta get more references to model the tower, texture it, and I should be all good. And texturing, that's the hard part. I have no idea what I'm doing. Go ahead and okay, so we're actually 10 minutes early. Officially, what was our landing rate? I want to see what our landing rate was. So we'll stop our Volanta flight. Let me go ahead and show you guys so we can see. So end flight review. So here we go. So it's out of Santa Ana. We toga out of here. Toga out of Santa Ana. Barely make it. Forget to turn on the package. Almost choke our cabin to death. We actually passed directly over Palm Springs. I had no idea. The sun hasn't risen yet. I had no idea. Over Needles and Lake Havasu City. North of Flagstaff. And in here, touchdown. Yeah, we did kind of flow, but it was actually wasn't too late on the runway. It was actually pretty good. Texted in here. Romeo 7 Romeo. Mike, Echo, Lima all the way down here. And to the gate. So what was our rating? -19! No, that's definitely cap. That's definitely cap, 100%. What's my average now? 190. It went from 200 to 197. No, that's fake. That's actually fake. There's no way. There is no freaking way. How is the favorite pair still Jackson Hole and Salt Lake City? It's like, oh, because there's 3 flights. I don't know if you can see on Volanta, dude, but like 2 days ago, I tried doing a long haul in the Max overnight and didn't make it. I think I might. This is you, right? Tried doing a long haul. This one, Orlando to... Was this in a Max? This wasn't a Max. Orlando to... Where is this? I don't even know where that is. Ah. Yes, I see. -2,000 feet per minute. The freaking... Why is... Did you do this or did the plane do this on accident? Where were you going? Where is this? Where were you trying to go? Hold on. Oh, you didn't even make it. You made it nowhere near. So it'll have a Brasilia. Yeah, well, unfortunately to tell you, you didn't really make it far. The rear flight did do, but I don't know why it didn't work. This is Global X737 Max. Do they even have those? Is it Global X? Because I'm starting to think it's not. Nah, that would have been an engine failure, so we just started spinning out. Alright. Yeah, so that would have been an engine failure. Okay. Okay, so how come you just recovered and then later crashed? Is it because... No, GOL, but the following is... Okay. Oh, it's GOL, okay. I don't know how you pronounce that, honestly. From Orlando. I've never actually thought of doing a long haul overnight. I don't know. I just can't bear my computer being on under stress for 8 hours while I sleep. And what if like ATC pops on or something? Because I'd like to fly on VATSIM. Oh, the engine did fail. Okay. I mean, they had a pretty uneventful takeoff, so that's at least that. Oh, and you were on 2024. Okay. How do you like 2024 compared to 2020, by the way? Because I didn't like it at all, and I'm just uninstalled it. I don't know. The performance enhancement stuff didn't really work. It's too much of a sacrifice for my computer, and yeah, I'm sticking with 2020. That's what I was built for. Alright, as soon as baggage is done, we'll get our setup for the preview replays. I don't like this gate, by the way. That's a good screenshot right here. I just don't like that I can't fly the NGs. Yeah, that's the one sucky part about 2024. I mean, PMDG said they so I heard somewhere they said they will convert them eventually, and then I think I could have heard that they like directly from PMDG that they won't. So I don't know what exactly is correct. But I gotta get a good screenshot from here. I bet that should be good. Or somewhere like right here or something.
Maybe like sponsor.
Like that or something. I'll figure it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out the screenshots later. Okay, we should be all done with everything. So let's get replays up and running. So we're gonna go over to here. We're gonna stop Volante so we don't do something bad. I've also got one of my scenery. I've also got most of my sceneries over. I'm just missing IndyBuilds LAX because I got it from the 2020 marketplace. You know what? I actually bought a lot of sceneries from the 2020 marketplace because it was a lot cheaper there. And that might be the biggest mistake that I've ever made because now I can't transfer them over. Load panel. We're gonna load up the approach. Execute. Flaps full. Get the lights up. $53.40 it was. $53.50, that's what it was. On auto. There we are. Alright, we're off of VATSIM. Let's go ahead and do the replays. We'll look from out here first. Yeah, I bought a lot of sceneries from the marketplace, so I can't transfer them over. And a lot of them just aren't compatible either. That's the worst part. Let's watch this. So it said negative 19 is what it told me, but I said there's no freaking way that's negative 19. Yeah, see, we definitely floated it a little bit. Though we might have. Nah, that was probably like a negative 100 or something. It looks alright, but it's not, definitely not negative 20. Oh, wait, hold on. I can do something like this. Oh, it isn't. Okay. I just met everybody over there, bro. Here we go. Load it a little bit, and we just kind of flood it again and again. Well, some of them you can transfer, like the glide slope PHX. I'm actually gonna wait for flight beams, and not buy glide slope pros, because scammers, a bunch. I don't know. Bunch of thieves. Most of them just transfer. And it was, yeah, again, the only reason that LAX isn't transferring over is because they have a specific 2020 version, and that's what sucks though. Because I also have Palm Springs, and they also have a separate 2024 version. Of all airports, Palm Springs, you know. Of all airports, they could make a separate version. I mean, LA, I understand, but like Palm Springs, like, come on, man. So annoying. Yeah, well, low-key, most of them say are incompatible, but they still like, yeah, that's true. If you look at it from this side, it looks like a good touchdown. It looks like a really good landing. And actually, the whole thing with the people in the terminals, I'm surprised this scenery is this well optimized. Yeah, I don't know if you guys hear, but we got to decide which one we're doing. No camera, no music, so we can listen to the sounds. Might be this one. Maybe like something like this. Yeah, because that side drops. Yeah, because the left side drops on the ground first. That's why it looks bad from this side. So, skipping back. Put over here. He's still alive. Take a look. It looks alright, honestly. It honestly does. I mean, Volanta says it's negative 19, but there's just no freaking way that's a negative 19. I've had landings that are probably good, like negative 30, and Volanta will tell me it's like... Volanta will tell me it's like a 150 or something. Like, it's the craziest stuff that it will come up with. Yeah, honestly, this view and this view for landings, honestly, kind of slap. Did you land 3-4 right? No, I landed 2-6 because that's what the winds were showing for like 99% of the flight. And then, like right as we were already on final approach, I saw that they were using the 3-4s and the 3-5s. It definitely doesn't look the smoothest, but again, it's not negative 20. Here. We'll do no camera, no nothing. We'll do it with this camera right here. Music, no camera. Just pure airplane. Yeah, but still, from this side, overall, it's a pretty good landing. I'm not gonna lie, I want to watch a little bit more of this landing because it actually looks so juicy. Like especially like from over here or let's do like this view. 'Cause I actually really like this view for this. Yeah, so again, I saw they were landing the 3-4s and 3-5s like when we were literally like either turning base or on final approach. I love how like the airplane whooshes at the closer it gets to the ground, and then when you retard the throttle, it just goes so quiet. It's so good. Especially like right here. This one's the best here as well. Yeah, you can't exactly argue that it doesn't look good. It's real life. That's all real life. I always love landing 3-4 right because my first time landing in Denver on Frontier, we landed 3-4 right and it was on the left side of the plane. It was just cool because you get to fly over the runways and the taxiways before you land. 3-4 right, which one is that? 3-4 right, that's 3-4 right, that is 3-4 right. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, you fly literally past all the terminals. Yeah, but it's a long taxi though. It doesn't annoy me, but like, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I think, and I know I have to go for sure, so I kind of just have to end it off here. But thank you so much for joining. Evan, thanks for coming in and chatting so much. I absolutely love doing this. Next stream, I gotta get this audio fixed before we do anything else. So as soon as the audio's fixed, I'll plan another one, and it'll probably be something having to do with let me think. I've had maybe some more Allegiant flights, like Oakland to Vegas. That could be pretty fun. And then I had the one JP7. I promised him to do some Flint, Michigan operations with the Allegiant, and I do have an aircraft in Indianapolis waiting. So until then, and until next time. Oh wait, no, I gotta do a big drop here. So yeah, so until next time, I'll probably plan the streams ahead of time. But thank you everybody for joining, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye bye.